Alright, so here we have my 1998 Volvo wagon. I'm pretty much going to start off in the driver's seat and just make my way around the car. I'm going to run you through all the pros and cons of the car, what is wrong with it, what's not wrong with it, why you should buy it, and what you should be looking for. Alright, so, excuse the fiddling around here. So the car works just fine, first of all. The motor is fantastic. I have 120,000 miles on it. Starts right up, that's not a problem. Okay. As for electrical, for whatever reason, I have it written in my post, all the lights go on, and that's how I bought it. That's just how it's been. There's actually no issue with it. I've had my mechanic check it out a bunch of times, but if you want to have someone else check it out, feel free. Over here, here's the switch. It's just for the back, the LED display on the lights. You can't really see it right now because it's daylight, but this just controls how dim or bright all the gauges are in the back. Sometimes it shuts off. If you just give it a tap, it turns right back on. All right. Otherwise, everything else is fine. Turn signals are good. Wipers are awesome. You have heated seats right here as well. So the car does have a few amenities in it that most cars at this time didn't have. Alright, radio works just fine. The heating, cooling, everything's good. As far as the cooling goes, actually, it might need a recharge in the Freon. The cold air is not quite as cold as it used to be. Alright, gonna hop out over here, my way around the back. Alright, so here's the back seat. Everything back here is relatively clean. I just cleaned up the car. You have armrest that pops out in the center, just like so. Alright. The seats fold down completely flat. This part right here that I pick up, I can actually remove that entire seat right there and then have the rest of the seat fold down flat. I'd actually have to remove the whole thing otherwise to make it completely flush. But if I don't feel like putting in that much effort, I can absolutely just have it flat down like that. Moving to the back of the car. Alright, that's what it looks like from the back. Now I'll give you guys a quick view on how it looks like when all the seats are folded down. First of all, just so you guys know, I press in, put it in, it comes right down, okay? So that's what we're looking for space inside. If you have any work to do, you have a big family, or you like going on road trips, this car is absolutely perfect for that. Pops back up, clicks into place. Now the passenger side. Alright, everything's good over here, nothing's really too bad. There's a little bit of a stain on the carpet. You're gonna get that, it's an old car. Alright, in the center over here, there's actually quite a cool few buttons here. So that's a sport mode, an eco mode, and then a winter mode. The winter mode, pretty much when you're driving in snow and there's ice on the ground, it slows down the acceleration so you don't slip out when going from stop to movement. Alright, I will give you guys a quick view to the motor. Just give me 1 second here. Alright. So we're in the front driver's seat right now. There's actually a latch, which you may or may not be able to see, but that red thing right there that you just saw, that has the hood release. So I simply just pull up, get my hand in here. It's just a simple lever. It's none of the weird pieces that you have to select left and right. Alright, so here's the motor. You can tell the motor is relatively clean. There's some calcium buildup on it, but that's very normal. Don't mind the fine needles. I do have to clean the car up a little more, but that's what it's looking like for now. Alright, so now moving to the cons of the car. I did get in a car accident about 1.5 years ago. It was small. I bumped someone on the side of their car going about 15 miles an hour. So that's what happened. I mean, the only thing that happened here is the bumper. You can still see it's relatively solid. It's on there. Alright, but the bumper did get bent. Not the actual metal bumper inside, just the plastic panel on the outside. So there are a couple tabs that are broken here, so the panel doesn't stay in place. It kind of hangs out a little bit. Other than that, the windshield wiper for the headlight's broken. Oh well. The car works perfectly fine though otherwise. Everything else is intact. I'm sure you could have that replaced if you'd like to. Okay. Pretty much that covers everything in my car. Also, I don't know if you can see, but the tires have plenty of tread. More than enough to pass inspection, and probably last you for the next year or two. All right. Oh, one more thing that's wrong with the car. I forgot to show you guys. So because of that little fender bender that I got into, this panel was bent up a little bit, kind of crunched back. So what that means is it pushed it back a little bit here. So the issue here is when I go to open the door, it actually hits the panel. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but it is actually stopping the door from fully opening. So I can open the door just fine, you know, enough to get in without causing too much damage to it. But I'm gonna try to fix this in the next couple of days, so maybe it might not be an issue by the time you get around to coming to take a look at it. But it pretty much needs, the panel pretty much needs to be loosened, pulled back forward, I guess, and then tightened so it's not getting in the way. Just something to keep in mind. So in conclusion, the car, you know, needs some work definitely. If you know someone that's a mechanic that can help you out here, or you know someone that can help you pass inspection, it'd probably be best for you just because of the lights. But like I said, I wouldn't hesitate to hop in this car and drive across the country right now.